got a story to tell. It's been a rough past few days, so I'm going to give you all the backstory right now. I'm going to take you all through a little early morning meal prep. I should have did this 2 days ago, but 2 days ago, like my phone isn't focused. I went for a bike ride, and this whole video was going to start off 2 days ago because I'm getting back into cycling. You know, I bought a bike cleaning kit. I said, you know what? It's time to take action. I moved into the new HQ. Things are somewhat settled. I can start focusing on me a little bit more with some of my personal goals from, a year ago was to ride 100 miles before I got COVID and blood clots and all that stuff, which I'm still on blood thinners as this video goes. But nonetheless, been getting back into cycling here or there, going for a 10-mile ride here, 15-mile ride there. And Tuesday, 2 days ago, today's Thursday, I decided that I was going to go for a long ride, or one of my longer rides in a while, 25 miles. And went out there, felt pretty good. It was rough on the way back. Usually the first couple miles starting's rough. I have like a spot where I pick up some steam for a few miles, and then the ride back's usually pretty tough. But it's good because I realize I'm almost done. Anyways, I knew in my head that I was about maybe a mile or a half mile away from hitting 25 miles when I made it back into Richmond, because I ride the Virginia Capitol Trail that's downtown that goes from Richmond to Williamsburg. That's where I usually train. So just to double check, I reached down into my bibs to reach for my phone because I wanted to see my distance, just to make sure I'm not undercutting myself and stopping early, getting that 25 miles in. And damn if it doesn't happen in a split of a second. Reach down, grab my phone, which I do many times, just enough time to click the button, turn it on, put it back down, and realize that my bike is heading towards the curb, which is like this little divider. You know what? I'm going to show the video now. Just ate shit hard right there, looking at my phone to see my time. Nailed that bitch. Flew off into the street. Bike's needing some work. Definitely blew the front tire out and the rim's bent. And trying to stay calm, but definitely felt something pop in my right shoulder that caught the blunt of the fall, and I really can't move my arm. Fucking A. So that happened pretty quick, all within 45 seconds. Me wrecking, picking up the camera, tossing my bike off the road and all that stuff. Also, what the hell's the deal with, like, I don't know, etiquette or whatever, but none of the 3 cars that stopped and saw me do that stopped to see how I was doing. Anyways, later that evening, I walked my bike back to shortly after that, I walked my bike back to the car and realized that I can't even put the bike back in the car with my right arm at all. My right arm's dead, like not usable. Not that it was in pain, it's just I couldn't get a connection to it mentally. It was just done. So got myself home, lugged the bike back in the car, drank a shit ton of whiskey, Tylenol, and wine to go to sleep, and decided that I didn't want to go to the hospital just yet because I didn't want to spend the money. Because for some reason, they take your left nut and half your money to just talk to them. So I went to patient first, which probably wasted my money there, but got an x-ray done, and the x-ray came back showing that I don't have any fractures or any structural problems with the bones. Obviously, an x-ray doesn't show soft tissue, so unsure if I tore something or, ripped, whatever that may be, but I still cannot use my right arm too much. I'm twisting my body to cut this chicken. I can't really move that shit. So today is 2 days from the wreck. I do feel a slight bit of less pain. Let's say if it was a 9 2 days ago, it's like a 8 today. It's pretty sharp pain. But just wanted to pick up the phone and document, because I'm going to be able to refocus a little bit with this downtime from training to hopefully put it more focused back into the brand, which it needs to be. And I'm just getting content back up, bringing you all along for the process of everything. There isn't a lot that goes on that's super exciting with building a business or a brand, or multiple businesses, obviously, that I'm doing. But I think it is cool to document the journey, sort of show you that even though shit like this happens, it pops up, you got to keep that motherfucker rolling. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to finish dicing this up. So yesterday I started filming that video, made it to work, got busy, got slammed, and shoulder was killing me, so I did not feel like filming. But I did get a phone call on the way to work shortly after that video from Patient First, explaining that they sent my x-ray off to a specialist for a second opinion or evaluation, and they determined that I did have, in fact, shoulder separation, or a separated shoulder, which I had to Google that because I didn't know what the fuck that meant. Supposedly, there's different stages of a separated shoulder. They're unsure of where mine is, but it can be potentially torn and or ruptured ligaments around the shoulder, collarbone area, which I Googled it. I don't know if that's where my pain's coming from. I just feel pain sort of everywhere, but definitely in the back of my shoulder. Anyways, they referred me to a specialist, so I'm going to Ortho, Virginia. Never been with them, haven't heard anything about them, but hopefully they know what they're doing so I can get some type of evaluation and figure out the game plan, whether I just need to rest and heal or if this bitch needs surgery. I'd like to know so I can at least get my mindset right. So the past week or so, besides me jacking this damn shoulder up, I've been working on getting us, when I say us, GymFlo on other platforms and websites where there's already a ton of traffic to try and pick up and acquire new customers. Obviously reach more people. And a couple of these places are places like Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and one of the first ones I knocked out was eBay. And funny thing, this morning I felt like I needed to just search GymFlo and see what popped up. Not only to find our new listings to make sure those are working properly, but to see if anything else has ever been put up on there. And damn if I didn't find this. Check this out. I searched GymFlo and boom! Overcome for $17. Homemade lemonade. This is one of the last ones probably out there. And I have a gut feeling about this because it's located in Cooley, North Carolina. Short story is about a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago, maybe like 8 months ago, I shipped 58 or like 64 units of homemade lemonade down to Spartanburg, South Carolina via UPS. It never made it. It made it to the stop right before South Carolina, which I think was in Charlotte, North Carolina, one of the distribution centers down there. And then I got a notification from UPS that the package had been destroyed and lost. All 50 or 60 units of Overcome could not find a single one of them. And of course, out of that probably $1,500 to $1,700 worth of product that we lost, they only reimbursed us $100 total for it. So that was a huge kick in the dick. And now to see whoever this is, most likely that either works for UPS or gets shit from somebody that does work at UPS and sells it, flips it on eBay, which, respect, that's a hustle, is now making money off of this. Crazy. Jake said that he thought that somebody probably stole it all and was going to put it on eBay, and damn if they probably are. But it was funny, even though it's not kind of funny, to see this on eBay. If it's still up, buy it. That's a sick deal. And also, if you do buy it, send me a screenshot of the return address so I can send him a present. Started off the morning, today is Monday, started off the morning with some breakfast, obviously, waking up bright and early, trying to get ahead of the day. Typically, I would usually wake up, have breakfast, and go straight to working out to try and knock out my workout before the day gets started. But since I have a bum shoulder, that doesn't happen, which it's weird. It's my first, official week of probably not working out in a while. Routine's gonna be a little effed up. But what I showed was me sort of knocking out some love letters in between some breakfast. And love letters are just when I reach out to customers and whatnot. It's something I try and do with the brand, at least for new time customers and current customers. Reaching out, saying what's up, seeing how they've liked the products, how they've enjoyed the brand, the experience, and what we could do to be better. That's my goal. Be better. Those little ticks here or there, they add up. Love getting good feedback and bad feedback, because that is how we learn, get better. Knocking out a few video edits right now for the brand, and got an hour and a half before my first official appointment for my shoulder with the specialist. Hope nothing's fucked up. It's getting better, guys. It's getting better. I can somewhat reach a little bit.